fellas, what's up? It's 610 Yo Joe Daddy here. And man, I was lucky enough to go by Wolf Den Collectibles in Gadsden, Alabama on East Broad Street. If you are in the Northeast Alabama area or West Georgia, South Tennessee, Southeast Tennessee, man, it is worth your trip, guys. But man, I was able to pick up Mole Rat Stage 2 and the Night Viper, and I am super excited about them. Also, if I can see where I put it here, gonna have to go to that later, but I picked up a exclusive dealer mask #1 Energon ash can, and I'll be showing that off a little bit later. But guys, I thought it was too cool to pass up and grabbed it because it was the only one he had. It was a dealer variant. And let's take a look at the packaging here on the Mole Rat Stage 2. Loving that head. That is crazy. I don't know why they changed the colors on the uniforms though, because it kind of seems strange, but maybe there's different types of mole rats. So here on the side we have the, as per usual, 4 little trademarks that you can look up and see what their specialties are. Then on the back here, we've got the Shooting the Galaxy artwork or photography work, whichever you prefer. But to me, photography is art. So looking cool there. I'm not noticing anything special in the background there. Just the Cobra Mole Rat Stage 2 and the GIJoe.com. Then here's the side box art, which is really pretty cool looking. I mean, just kind of horror. I'm loving it. Number 190. There he is. And then here, for those that need it, is the barcode. And then we will move on to the Night Viper. God, the eyes look great. Can't wait to get him out of the box, man. This color of green is really cool in my opinion. I like that the telescope is not too big on the helmet. I was afraid it was going to be more like the retro, which I never picked up because I thought that was dumb. Here, as always, is your 4 insignias on the side of the box, which if you look up, you can detail their specialties. Once again, the Shooting the Galaxy. Looks like we're almost in that Japan area we were in before and some of the other boxes. But man, he just looks so cool. Then here is the side box art. And man, that just looks freaking wicked. Loving this art. Number 187 in the line. But there they both are, folks. And guys, picked up this as well while I was at Wolf Den's. I'm going to be hammering you guys about this. This is the weekend after Joe Fest, guys. July 24th through the 25th. No, I am way wrong. Let's see. That's going to be a month after Joe Fest, I believe. But anyways, Gadsden Collector Con, Friday, July 24th through Saturday, July 25th. Friday, they're going to be doing a preview night. Talked with Wolfie about it, and that's what the plan is. There's the barcode if you want to scan that and go to it. But going to have Ron Simmons, former wrestler, there. And more to be announced. Nearly 100 collectible dealers, toys, cards, comics, video games, and more. And I'm telling you, there is more. But guys, y'all have got to get to Gadsden Collector Con if you will and are able. But just for people that are into cards, not myself, used to be when I was younger. But April 4th is the Gadsden Collector Con card show featuring sports, TCG, and memorabilia at the venue, 201 George Wallace Drive. Free entry on this one. Doors open at 9 a.m., shows over at 5 p.m. But guys, y'all check out these shows in the local area for me. And holler at me if you're coming, man. Comment. Let me know. I'd love to hang out with you and get to see everybody, you know? especially anybody that's supporting my channel. But guys, I've got a post up, actually 3 posts, part 1, 2, and 3, showing the inside shots of this ash can I picked up. Mask number 1 is not coming out until June, but this, being a retailer variant exclusive, I was able to pick this up from my local toy shop, Wolf Den Collectibles. Mask number 1, baby. Check out those 3 posts if you want to see the inside of it. All right, guys, we're going to move on to the figures now. All right, guys, so I've got them out of the box, and this is the Mole Rat Stage 2. Got all of its accessories here. Same as the standard Mole Rat, as you can see. But one thing I am very disappointed in is the silver drill was not brought over. Makes no sense. This is just another cheap out right there, Hasbro. But man, I do love this figure, and this head sculpt is the only difference between the two as far as accessories, what it comes with, and its build. Now, it does have the alternate color deco, which at first I was very unhappy about. I thought, why are we deviating? Then I had a little creative idea myself. I was just thinking about it in my head. What if these suits react once you've received too much energon radiation? So I've got him testing out what's going on with the others. And you know, he's not in full blowout mode like this one, so maybe he's still a little bit human at this point, but starting to turn. And then they just go full-blown energon radiation there. But he does, like I said, come with the standard equipment, standard buck as the original, different colorway. And yeah, I've kind of got him standing, maybe his arm's broken there and wrist broken, doesn't really know how to hold a gun anyways because he's full-blown zombie at this point, so why not? But this head sculpt is like something out of nightmares. I mean, that is just too good. But I am loving it. It's going to look good with the other 2 on the shelf. And now we've got to go and take a look at the old Night Viper. And here we've got the Night Viper. And I've got to say, I'm really digging this figure. Really digging the color scheme on it. Digging that head sculpt. Those eyes are great. Balaclava's great. Got a pouch for a knife there. Gun holster on his side. Knife sheath on his boot. Of course, comes with his traditional sniper rifle like the original. Same backpack, I believe, as the original. And just really digging this Neon Cobra logo too. But I know he is a sniper, and the color doesn't really make a lot of sense, but oh well, it's Joe. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying getting figures I didn't have before. He does come with this pistol, which I believe is new. The 2 knives and the Night Viper helmet, which on the original, I thought the telescoping part was stupid looking because it was so long. And I knew around that same time what night vision goggles were available, and man, that thing looked ridiculous, I'm not going to lie. But this one, it's a little shorter. We'll get it on the figure here in a minute and check it out. But Hasbro, just one more question. I love classified, but my God, if we get one more sniper that can't look up, I mean, that's it. That's as far as you're going to get this, Nick. And this is another sniper. Oh, now he's just going to fall over. But that's real. But dude, that is as high as his head will elevate. And I'm not going to lie, that kind of pisses me off. Really does. But let's get him geared up and see how he looks like that. Here he is in all his glory. Check out that helmet and the way the eyes fit the slats, just perfect. Dude, this figure is gorgeous. He carries all his accessories, knife, the pistol, the knife, the helmet, and his sniper rifle, which is really cool. Just take that in for a minute. Great looking weapon. Stiff, no gummy. I mean, I'm loving that. And the fact that this really swings and swivels on there, it does. It swivels back and forth so you can move it out of the way, unlike some of the other guns they've made. But dude, this is just badass. And even with the goggles down, which I used to think looked stupid, dude, that is so legit. I may have to get another one of these, especially if they end up on clearance or something somewhere. I don't see it happening, but dude, that is a great looking figure. And I'm going to start referring to classified figures that you can contain all of their weapons in storage on their body. A knockout punch, baby. Night Viper, you are a knockout punch, to say the least. But guys, I want to show you, I didn't show it in one of my other videos where I went to that comic store near Second Chance Toys. I wanted to show you the 4 issues of Destro I got with alternate covers for $1 each at that store. But guys, this is the Mole Rat collection. With that wicked head. I think they're going to look great. That's why I've kind of got that whole theory I gave you earlier. That's why I've got him holding the drill, kind of like he doesn't really know what he's doing, because he's still human, but he just can't quite figure it out. All right, guys, let's go take a look at these comics. And guys, here are the alternate covers that I picked up for Destro 1 through 4. Got the number 1 alternate cover with Cobra Commander, Destro in his Arctic gear with a very familiar looking gun. I think classified maybe. And then got issue number 2 variant. Little Tomax and Zaymont back there with the bats on fire. And Destro bringing it in hardcore. Dude, I love the art on these variants. I mean, love it. Energon's just great. I don't care what you say. Here's number 3 variant cover with Chameleon attacking Destro. Gold plated gun. Looking good. Great artwork. Really tells the story. And then here we've got another alternate cover, Destro number 4. Cover I didn't have previously. We've got Chameleon, Destro with a familiar gun again, and a whole missile barrage headed his way. But guys, you can't beat that for $1 each. So, proud to get that deal as well. And don't forget Gadsden CollectorCon's coming up, guys. Mark your calendars. And guys, if you will, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. And guys, please, if you will, turn on your notifications so that you can get all information on my future videos and upcoming projects. All right, guys, so I was trying to tell a lot of people in the comments, didn't get a lot of response on it yet, but guys, if you are watching this, spread the word. There are some Walmarts that are taking their clearance from Toy Island, and they don't have room for it to keep in the clearance aisle. It's clogging it up. And I found out from our local thrift store that Walmart donated the Toy Island clearance to them to sell for a tax write-off. So, guys, you need to keep your eyes out on your local thrift stores, especially if your Toy Island clearance just disappears overnight. But guys, keep an eye out. My daughter called and told me about all that was going on, and she found this Tigra. I bought the scale rod the other day, turned it into mum raw because I want the Thundercats in my Motu collection. And guys, this figure looks amazing, just like the scale rod did that I turned into the mum raw. But she picked this up for me for $10. So, guys, if your clearance goes missing at your Walmart overnight, like one of the ones around me did, keep an eye on your thrift stores. You never know where it's going to end up. But let's go ahead and get this guy open and see what he looks like. All right, so here we've got Tigra from the Motu and Thundercats crossover with his full armor on, his whip. And man, this really, honest to God, I hate to say it, but even this way, it looks totally badass. But that is not how I'm going to be keeping it, honestly. I bought these to move Thundercats into the Motu like I always wanted to when I was a child. So that's what we're going to do. And here's a shot of the cover of the comic that comes with it. But guys, let's get this off. Pop and swap these alternate accessories here. 2 for the legs, 1 for the chest piece. Let's go get it. All right, so here is Tigra in the Thundercats form. Great detail on the face. The sculpt is just downright amazing. I mean, even got the eye drops into the point. See if we can get the focus a little better there. There we go. Well, and the Thundercats logo, of course. Whip is just totally badass. I'm telling you, I love this. I really want to get the others now. I'm hoping I can find them on clearance, get a good deal on them. But dude, either form, these are great figures. Highly detailed. Just enjoyment from the moment you open it. Definitely hits the nostalgia buttons. But guys, I love it. And that is Tigra. Gonna put him up with Mumra now. And as a little add-in bonus here, my daughter wanted to get involved in the channel a little bit tonight, and her boyfriend Noah won this for her at the local bowling alley. You didn't know which Care Bear you were going to get, but she got just about mine and her both favorite, and it is a little Grumpy Bear snow globe. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. But that is the Grumpy Bear snow globe. And she also wanted me to show Stan Marsh emo with some guy named Edgar Allan Poe on the shirt that her boyfriend bought her today at Wolf Den Collectibles in Gadsden, Alabama on Broad Street. Telling you, they got a little bit of everything, guys, whatever you're looking for. But guys, that's going to be about it. I'm just going to let Stan die right there because he looks like he's dying inside. And that's going to be it for this week, or for this show anyways. I think we're getting some more packages the rest of the week. We'll see. And we'll go from there. But guys, please, please make sure you smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you'll know when I'm putting more content out and when the next video is coming up, so you'll be alerted. Guys, comment below any thoughts or feelings you may have on what we covered today. But more importantly, as always, guys, hope you enjoyed it. And yo, Joe.